Hi lovers, how are you guys doing? I have a flu. I'm down with the flu, and I just feel like talking to you guys. I'm on sick leave. Um, my voice is not really okay. My face might not look as it should be looking. Um, I have a flu, yeah, but I just feel like recording a few videos while I'm on leave, um, because I hardly get time to talk to you guys. There's something that I want to share with you, um, and it's a story time. It's a story time, and I want to share it with you guys because there's something that I need you guys to be careful of. You know, um, when you get married next time, um, be a little bit more conscious about this. I personally, we live in a world where um, I don't have best friends of guys. I have friends, but not best friends. I have people that I talk to once in a while, but not best friends. Like you're my best friend. You cannot be my best friend when you are a guy. And the reason being, it's because um, in my life journey where I have walked in life is that a few people that I keep close to say they're friends, they would either ask you out or in a way, I don't have friends that are guys that I can say you are my best friend, you know. Um, but we can be friends, but not the best friend. Okay. Um, there's a reason why I'm telling this story. I'm telling a story to say, and I'm gonna leave a question mark at the end of this video to say, when we are choosing our bridesmaids, can we choose the opposite sex or can we choose our same sex? Am I making sense? If I'm a man, can I choose guys to be my bridesmaid? And if I'm a woman, can I choose women to be my bridesmaid? Um, which one is it? Or maybe one can choose if you're a man, or you can take maybe your cousins or your close family members as opposite sex. And you know, guys you choose now, whether you take friends of guys, but if it's friends, can we really say we have friends of opposite sex guys that are truly our friends? Let me say, for instance, I'm here and I just have a best friend of a man, a male best friend. This is my green juice. It's celery kale. Um, it's made of celery, kale, green apples, and cucumbers. I make this juice once in a while just to cleanse and boost my immune system because I'm down with the flu. So I have been drinking more of this. It's not bad. So I'm just gonna put it here as we speak, and then I can drink whenever. Yeah, guys, I was talking about and I'm gonna bring this person in particular into this experience. So we are getting married. We are choosing bridesmaids. Okay. I first of all chose two ladies who have been friends with me for a very long time. Who I looked at is, when I chose bridesmaids, I didn't look at your way of thinking or your way of doing things. I do have friends, but then I looked at who came a long way with me. It was the first, when I looked at it first, that's how I looked at it. I was like, who came a long way with me? The one that have been here for more than 20 something years. I'm a keeper. I'm a keeper, really. If you're my friend, I'm not everybody's person, but when you become a person, I'm a keeper. I keep friendship for so long. I know how to keep a friendship. I keep friendships for way too long. I'm still cool with my primary school friend. I'm still cool with people that I had two people that I met from high school that were very close to me, and I had one person that I met in varsity, well, that was very close to me. So I'm not a lot of people's person, but when I choose people, I'm a keeper. I keep friendship like nothing. So I chose my people, and in a way, two of them turned me down, of which I'm not prepared to talk about it now. Two of them turned me down, and one ghosted me, one turned me down in a way, and in a way I had a disappointment on my side. Okay. So it's okay also for your partner to have disappointments in some of the people that he's choosing, but I want to speak about this lady in particular. So my partner chooses, we had four on his side, four on my side. I choose 4 people, he chooses 4 people. So he chooses 3 guys and this one lady. Okay, I want to speak about this one lady in particular. Okay, so he tells the lady that I'm getting married and I'm marrying, and maybe be my bridesmaid. I don't know how the conversation went between the 2 of them. And he comes back to me excited to say, because I told him, can you choose 4 guys on your side and I can choose 4 ladies on my side? And I was like, I can think of 3 guys, but there's this other lady friend of mine that have been friends with me for a very long time. Can I put her in, and you can have you can put in one guy friend of yours? He knew one guy friend of mine. You can even put in whoever or whoever. And I'm like, oh, let me shift in whoever. Okay. I want to speak about this lady in particular. So this lady, they have a conversation about her being a bridesmaid. She agrees, and she tells him that she have a wedding coming up in a particular month. Okay, and I'm like, oh, okay, not a problem. We will agree. We will arrange accordingly to attend. Okay. I was responsible for making arrangements. It was an agreement of to say, you can choose colors and just come to me, and decides choose what just come to me, and show me. As men, we are not into these things. We are, if we can go on the altar and just get married, we would do that rather than this wasting of money stuff. So I chose colors, I chose dresses. Now I'm asking my partner, can I please have a picture of your friend, just so that I can have a look at how she looks, so that when I get the dress, I get the dress that best suits everybody's body. As women with different body shapes, I don't want to choose a dress that doesn't suit her, or doesn't suit her body, or the hairstyle that will make people have their hair relaxed if you have natural hair, or your hair whatever that wouldn't fit your hairstyle. So if you have natural hair, I must choose now styles that best suits everybody, that can accommodate everybody. Okay. And there was a thing of to say, why is she asking for my picture? Then now my partner is coming back to say, no, she's asking, why are you asking for a picture? I was like, okay, can I talk to her? And it was like, okay. So I called her. Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? I'm good. So whoever's fiance, I actually got your number from him because you are part of his bridesmaids. Did he tell you? Yes, he told me. I thought he was joking. No, he's not joking. We are planning on our wedding, and the reason why I'm actually looking for a picture, it's because I have designs in my brain, but I just need to look at your body structure so that I choose the dress that best suits everybody, because the 3 girls are from my side. You are the only person that I'm not really familiar with. Plus also I need to see your hairstyle. Is it short, is it long, so that I can accommodate everybody within the styles that I'm choosing, the hairstyles. Okay. And also you have a wedding coming up. I just wanted to find out when is your wedding, and if we can if it's still okay maybe, but then when we're getting married, if it's gonna be convenient for you to still attend the wedding. And she says to me, no, I'm not getting married. I just said I'm getting married because he also told me that he's getting married. um um I thought he was joking. And I said, oh, okay, no, that's all actually that I wanted to discuss with you. Prior to that, I've seen this lady somewhere, and I don't want to talk about that, not now. But I saw her, but when we are talking about now, I couldn't click it was her. Okay, I couldn't click it was her, but she now, I started now in my brain, I'm asking myself, why would you tell a person that you're getting married when you're not really getting married just because a person is telling you he's getting married? Doesn't make sense, no? So I came back home, and now I'm saying to my partner, this lady's not getting married. She was apparently joking because she thought we were joking. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. It, and I think for some reasons, I think I've asked, are you sure this person is your friend? Yes, she's my friend. We've been friends for too long. And you know, okay. Now, people have to go get measures. I bought materials. There was a moment where I wanted to buy dresses straight from China. That was like, no, let me. I managed to get somebody that was the prices were very reasonable. So I got that person, and I was told all the ladies, please go and get measurements, get measured for your dresses. Everybody else showed up except for this lady. She didn't show up. I called her and I'm telling her, hi, other lady showed up. You are the only one that did not show up. Please go and have yourself measured. I think she sent measurements. She measured herself and sent measurements. I cannot rightfully remember, under correction there. I'm not trying to tarnish anybody's image. I'm trying to tell a story so that we can try to make something out of this, because we all have different experiences. Have you probably also experienced the same thing? What do you think? Should we choose bridesmaids from of our same sex, or is it wise really for us to choose our friends? Is there a thing as a best friend of an opposite sex? I'm just putting it out there so that we have a discussion. So now I ended up calling this lady and telling her, I'm going there to the lady to check how the dresses are made. I see you didn't, I don't know whether at that moment she didn't send measurements. I see you didn't send measurements. Can I please pick you up so that we go after work? Okay, literally what I was trying is that let me pick her up so that we go, so that she get her measurements done, rather than, I don't know whether sorry guys, I have a flu. I don't know whether she sent measurements or she didn't have herself measured. I cannot remember. It was not really something to keep in my brain, though it happened. But I remember meeting at her workplace after she knocked off, and then we all drove to the lady. She got herself measured, and then we went. When I went there, I picked up, her hair is cut. You remember when I gave her the dress, I told her this is the style that we are gonna have. We had a gel bola that comes until here, and then we have some hair at the back and a long dress. Now I'm telling her we are gonna have a gel bola. When I looked at everybody's hair, I was like, guys, I think a gel bola can do, because it can accommodate both natural hair and relaxed hair, because some of them have relaxed, some of them had natural hair. And I didn't want anybody to relax their hair just because of the wedding. You know, life continues. I don't want them to ruin their hair that they grew for so long. And she also had natural hair. So when I picked her up, she's cut on the sides, and here she have hair, I think. Then I remember asking her, oh, what happened? Why did you cut your hair? We only have a few months to go. Will you still manage to, catch a bola? And she was like, yeah, it will grow. But somewhere, somehow, I think she told me that my father passed on, and is a tradition. We cut the hair. Maybe that is reasonable enough. Maybe it's a tradition, and that is let that not be one of the reasons why I'm saying what I'm saying. Let us skip that one. But that's also one thing that I've realized, or I picked up, that she cut her hair, and she said that it's a tradition. Like if their father passes on, they have that haircut, which is fair enough. Okay. Now we went. She got measurements. The dress is made. Then I called her. The ladies is I don't know whether the lady is the one that called her. I called everybody. Guys, go and have go and fit in. The dresses are done. And then she went to fit in the dresses. Fine. I bought shoes. And then we brought them here because we ordered shoes from China. They were cheaper in China. We ordered things from China here, and then I called everybody to come and fit in the shoes. And everybody else came, and she came too. When she came, the way she came here, she had a very, very short, she had a very, very short short. Let me just say, kakotse kafupi, like a very, very short. But she came with somebody, and I remember they came here. We were busy talking, vibing, talking, and somewhere, somehow, inside my body, something is just telling me something is not right here. No, but I don't want to think about it that much. So I asked her a question. You are the only lady that's going to be the other side. Both of the ladies are going to be at our house. Would you perhaps, would you like to come over to our house so that you can stay with other girls, or do you prefer to stay at the guy's place? So she told me that I'll think about it if your partner sisters are going to be there, because I'm used to them. I'm going to go the other side. But if they're not there, I'm going to come the other side, because then I wouldn't know anybody the other side, and I wouldn't know who to be with on the other side. So I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. Fair enough. Just decide. Whatever, which either way is okay with me. Okay, so we are going towards the wedding, and it's you know, the Sunday where it's an announcement day, the way they announce that you guys are getting married and you're gonna get married the next weekend. You know, the announcement day on a Sunday in church. Now my maid of honor couldn't show up. She had a baby that was not okay, and on his side, there's somebody that couldn't show up because his father, I think, passed on, if I'm not mistaken, and that was a discussion to say, oh, whoever is not showing up, apparently his father passed on. Oh, okay. Let's see who, because we had our suits and we had the clothes, because our bridesmaids didn't pay. We made them for free, and we just chose cheaper clothes which were free. I've made a separate video on how much our marriage clothes and everything costed. It wasn't more than 10,000 for quite a lot of things. You know, my gown was $1,000, but it looked very nice. You know, I'm not an expensive person like that, and plus we don't have the money. We don't have the money to waste like that on on a wedding. We didn't have the money. Maybe if we had the money, we don't know, but we didn't have the money. We did things based on our finances as well. Plus, also, I don't believe in expensive things like that. But I cannot speak from the point of being privileged enough to have so much money, because that was not me. Maybe I would have done things differently. But I was trying to make sure that everything goes within our budget. Now, he tells me, I'm calling the lady, but she's not picking up my calls. And I'm like, can you? And he said, can you try to call her? Because I asked, is whoever picking up, showing up, coming, still coming? No, I don't know. I'm calling her. She's not picking up my calls. Can you call her? Okay. While we were together on Sunday, I called her, she's not picking up. Not picking up, but then my phone goes to, I call and then starts saying P, 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 P. Okay. Then Monday comes, I'm asking my partner, did you call? I want to sneeze so bad. I want to sneeze so bad. I don't want to blow my nose because it's going to be on you guys. It's going to be loud on you. I don't want to disgust you like that. Disgust you like that, you know. Just bear with me. It's one of those days for me, okay? So, so I call the lady and I'm saying, we are not communicating. Did you call her? No, she's not picking up, okay? Let me try again. Now I'm calling her with my number and this other bridesmaid of mine is with me. And then when I called, we put the number on the loudspeaker and we're calling together. Then she says, your number is blocked. And she says, I remember somebody blocked me, and that is exactly how that sounded. And then we're like, oh, okay, if that is the case, let us wait for a few minutes and we call with your number. Okay, we agreed. After a few minutes, we call with my friend's number. The number went through. And I spoke to her. Hi. How are you? Good, how are you? I'm good. It's Hilma here. Whoever's fiance, we are actually, because she asked which Hilma, and I had to explain myself, you know, which Hilma is calling, and I was like, oh, okay, my partner is trying to get hold of you. He's saying apparently you are not picking up his calls, and I'm also not going through when I'm trying to call you. My calls are just going on PPPPP, but they're not coming through. Okay, we just wanted to find out, are you still coming, you know? Then she tells me, no, I'm not coming. And I tell her, oh, okay, now why didn't you tell us, you know? And then she says, your partner must tell you the truth. Okay, your partner must tell you the truth. Then she didn't hang up. But I was like, what truth? And then she said, no, he must just tell you the truth. I was like, oh, okay. Bye. Okay. And I'm like, okay. I immediately go because this phone, this whole conversation was on the loudspeaker. My friend had everything, so I put this one on a loudspeaker as well. So I call him and I'm like, hi. I managed to speak to the girl. Is she coming? No. She said apparently she's not coming. Okay, but there's something that she said. On top of this, she said, you must tell me the truth. What's going on? And he says to me, no, I spoke to her and she told me that she has feelings for me. And now I'm like, and I thought we were friends the whole time. And I'm like, oh, okay. I think at that moment, because there was in between this whole conversations, I remember I could suspect something, and there was just a moment where I went in my partner's phone and I went straight to that lady's name just to see what type of a relationship they have, because the whole time from the very beginning it have been very confusing for me to see, but I kept asking, are you sure this person is your friend? Then he says, no, she's my friend. We've been friends since primary school, high school. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, I've been trying to see if I can see a loophole somewhere, but I didn't see this on their communications. Their communications were very friendship. But then I kept looking at this guy and I'm like, are you friends? Yeah, we are friends. But something was off from my side, but I didn't have more reasons to, you know, to be like, I didn't have more reasons to, I didn't pick up anything which was not right from, apart from what I could pick up with my eyes. I didn't have evidence. Like, I didn't have evidence that really shows that these people are not friends, So I was like, oh, okay, if you say so, it's okay. Let's look for somebody who can fit in the dress. And I gave him the name of this other cousin of him, who we were busy communicating with the whole time from his father's side. She's very good. She's a very, very, very good-kinded lady. I love her to today. She has respect for people. She's a good person. And I told him, I give that lady the dress. And to God's grace, she happened to fit in the dress without it being adjusted. She managed to fit in the shoes. She just managed to fit in everything. And we're like, okay, good. Thank you, God. We got a person, so it's okay. Let's move on. Now, for me to tell this story, I see a lot of us nowadays, when we are picking ingombi, our bridesmaids, what exactly do we look at? Do we look at friends? Which type of friends? Because even myself, I'm not even gonna sit here and say my partner didn't check well on his side. Even me myself, people that have been friends for me for years, one of them costed me. There was even a moment where I kept calling her like, we are not as cool as we used to be, but we are still cool. We are still cool. We talk. She's not feeling well. I show up for her. But during that moment, she couldn't be part of the process because when I'm calling her, she couldn't pick up my calls. But maybe she was also going through a lot. This one to be in particular, I told her, I want you to be my main maid of honor. And she turned me down. She turned me down. I cannot be your maid of honor because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, A, which I cannot really speak about at the moment because I'm not prepared to talk about it. And this one in particular, she hurt me. I miss her. I missed her. I felt like it was a breakup between the two of us. But what I want to discuss here is that have you ever been in a situation where your partner, where you have chosen a bridesmaid that turns out to like you more, that to like you more than just friends, where you think we are friends but we are not friends, you like me? I do not want to say there's anything wrong with liking a person. No, there's nothing. Feelings are natural. They're a natural thing. We can all fall for anybody. I do not want to sit here and be a saint and say I've never looked at some guys and be like, he's an okay guy, or look at a guy and be like, but because we are ladies and we want men to ask us out, we don't have the courage to go and tell guys our feelings. But sometimes we have feelings, but we are holding on to the feelings and holding on to the feelings, and this person is not seeing that we like them, or sometimes you like people that don't like you back. Okay, we are human beings. There's nothing wrong with falling for somebody or developing these emotions for a person. And I'm not gonna sit here and say she is wrong. No, that is nature. It's okay for you to fall for anybody. Okay, but sometimes people fall for other people. You might see that you like this person, but that person likes another person. The person doesn't like you. I remember back before I met my partner, there was a stage in my life where I liked a person that didn't I don't know whether that person didn't like me back. I liked that person. That person could, visit me. He could bring me movies to watch. He could come and spend time with me. But that person was not popping that question of saying, can you be my girlfriend? And I can't pop that question to say, I like you. Because what? I'm a girl, I cannot tell you that I like you, but I cannot ask you out to be my boyfriend, but I liked the person. And this could be the situation with the lady, to say that he likes the person and he have been liking the person, but the person is not saying the words out. He's not asking the person out. It happens. It's nature. It's natural. These feelings develops naturally, I'm not going to sit here and blame her or paint a bad image on her, no. But I just want to find out, do we really think we can be friends with the opposite sex? Because in most cases I kept saying, can you really be friends with the opposite sex like that? What best friend? There was even a book here that lady gave to my partner on a situation that once happened in his life, which I'm not going to talk about. And that there was a note in that book which was written, if you need to talk, if you need anything, I'm always here. I love you, in the name. And I asked him, if you need to talk, I'm always here. But you have a girlfriend. What do you mean? If I'm always here, how? No, she's just my friend. We have best friends. We have been friends for years. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna, I don't know whether this is truly the true story of what happened, or if there's more, which I'm not really interested in, because I don't see her popping up in our life for me to be worried about her, or for me to do anything. She does not give me physical reasons for me to worry about her. But I think the last time I saw her and seen her name popping up in our home was then. And when we came back now, I brought the story to the table to say, but this story with this lady, it does not make sense. Can we talk further about it? I was like, no, we are not going to talk about it. That's what she told me. And later on she said I must move on with our arranged marriage or something like that. I don't know what she meant. I'm like, what do you mean arranged? It's like, I don't know. Maybe she's just hurt. I don't know what's going on with her. And it's okay. She's out of our picture. Let us move on with our life. Which is true. She's out. Let us move on with our life. And we moved on with our life. But then I just felt that the need to revisit this topic to say that I've experienced a situation whereby my partner chooses an opposite sex, and the opposite sex happens to have feelings for him. Let me put it as such, or let me say there were feelings involved there. Okay, feelings between two people involved. What exactly is because I don't know her side of the story. She refused to tell it to me, because I said, I'm willing to listen. What's going on? Then she said, he must tell me. So I don't know her side of the story. Maybe she have a different side of the story, which I'm not aware of. And hence I'm going to only talk about what I know and what I am aware of, of to say that there were feelings involved. Whether it's coming from a man's side or from a woman's side, what I am aware of is a woman's side feelings, liking somebody who's not liking them back. And I want to say, it's part of life. It happens. Even with guys, there are those ladies that you go ask to be your girlfriends, but then they reject you because they don't feel the same way. Even with us women, we silently like guys, hoping they can ask us out, but they don't ask us out. So we friend zone them. We are nice to them, but they're not coming to that point of asking, can you be my girlfriend? It happens, okay? It happens because I've been in one situation where I really liked this guy, and I think my partner later picked up that you too are, and then I had to tell him that, look, you are becoming a problem, so I don't want to ruin my relationship because of you. And he was like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, what do you mean, why didn't I tell you? Are you not supposed to see that I like you to that extent? It's like, no, but you're supposed to tell me. And, it happens. So I'm not going to blame her, because it happens, okay? Sorry, guys. My nose is just not... I have a flu thing happening here. So just bear with me. So have you ever been in a situation where your partner have one of the bridesmaids that have feelings for them, or it's a woman, I choose one of my friends to be my bridesmaids, guys, and then that guy have feelings for me? Or have you ever been in a situation whereby you getting married and part of your bridesmaids have a have a relationship with your partner. Okay, because it can be a relationship. They have a relationship, a secret relationship with your partner, but you don't know. Honestly, guys, and sometimes I think about it and I say, love is blind, and people in love can do crazy stuffs. Okay, when we do, I did not do a bridal shower. I cannot speak about it because I didn't do that. I told my people I don't like these things. I didn't have a baby shower, though I had a surprise when I came from the hospital. My mother's sister, who I love very much because she shows up for me and I show up for her as well because I love her. She respects me and I love her and I respect her. She showed up and with my little cousins and one friend of mine, and then they made for me a welcome thing in the house. So when I popped in with the baby, they're like, welcome home. Then we just made a little prayer, and then they just took care of my feet, just to massage me, cook for me, welcome me home. That's family, but a bunch of strangers just coming, no. No, I didn't do that. Imagine, and I do not want to imagine me with women only, but among those women, there is a woman that have feelings for a man that is marrying me. And that this lady is part of the people that is making, have access to my food, have access to my drinks, have access to my, I do not want to imagine. Do we think maybe we must be a little bit more careful with this bridal showers, because you do not know people's intentions and people's feelings genuinely inside their hearts. If you could see inside their hearts, you could see, is it really worth it also for you to organize these type of things? Because you just don't know these people that are showing up to make for you these bridal showers. And I remember there was a story of somebody that I know, and the sister was telling me a story to say, Hilma, be careful with those things. My sister there was a lady that organized for her a bridal shower, and they had a bridal shower. But when they had this bridal shower, she didn't go to the wedding. She didn't show up to the wedding. And later on, after the wedding, that lady kept appearing in the lady's dreams. But if, let me say, for instance, today, that lady, the one that got married, dreams about that lady who organized the bridal shower. The next day, that lady will call her on the phone. Let me say, for instance, I have a dream about this lady that organized the bridal shower for me today. The next day, that lady will have to call me to check up on me, to check how I am doing, and that lady doesn't have children until today. Of course, there's a whole lot of things happening, the food that we are eating, and. But do we think somewhere, somehow, we need to be a little bit more careful about these bridal showers? Because we just don't know. Even with my long-term friends, I can conclude to say maybe they were not too happy for me, but I cannot also conclude because some of them have given their reasons which don't make sense up to today, but in a way they might make sense to them, but that's just what broke our 20-something years of friendship. It's just a simple question popped: can you be my bridesmaid? And then we are done. We are no longer on the same page. But wouldn't there be that question? There wouldn't be. We would probably be okay. And also the thing is, if you think the person that I'm dating is not that good for me, yet I'm in the relationship with them, would we rather just be in a relationship where we are having intercourse, or would we rather settle and be in a proper relationship where we have intercourse that is blessed by God? I don't know. But what do you think, guys? I'm literally talking about choosing bridesmaids of different opposite sex. Is it a wise idea or not? That is my experience. What is your experience and what do you think? Can we be friends when we are opposite sex? Like genuinely, we are just best friends. Best friends, what do we talk about? So we have problems, I must call a man. I must call a man, me, is my best friend, to listen to my problems. How does that make sense? Or maybe it makes sense in other world or to some other people, but doesn't make sense to me. I have problems. I must call a woman to listen to my problems. What do? Do we go out with this best friend of a woman? Do you go out when you're going, like you're going out with your friends to bars to drink your drinks? How does this person qualify to be your best friend as a woman? Does not make sense to me. Please bring it down. I'm willing to take the comments, whether they are sour, they are bad, they are hectic. It's just a learning process. We are not going to take them personally. And I did not tell this story to tarnish anybody's image, but rather just to put the story across to say such things happens. We need to be careful. Okay? We need to be very, very careful. And sometimes also, I don't think, if I am to advise a man, I would tell you there's no way you can have a best friend of a woman. No. I personally, I cannot be a best friend to a male. You cannot have me as your best friend. We can be friends where we talk like laughing mates, but we are not best friends. Not we are on the phone today, tomorrow. I did not experience a situation where my partner would be on a long phone calls with that lady or on a phone call with that lady. Literally, she never disturbed my relationship. I must put a disclaimer. I did not experience a situation whereby that lady is disturbing my relationship in any way, but I've seen her presence at some points in time, and I've seen her reactions that makes me question, what is this girl to you? But in the moments where we have been together, I also cannot blame my partner because he have been very clear with his intentions. Like, we sit on the table and then he like introduces the lady, oh, hi, this is my girlfriend and this is my friend, whoever, So he never put me in a position where I question my position, with her. But yeah, it happens. I'm not going to blame nobody, but it happens. Have you ever been in a situation like that? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Guys, I have a